Everyone loves a commercial fireworks display. Here in the U.S., we have several commercial fireworks manufacturers. Most notably is the Zambelli Fireworks Company. However, increasingly, the Chinese have taken over the commercial fireworks business. This has been spurred by the hundreds of millions of dollars made on consumer fireworks. China is a huge country, mostly rural. The communist government derives an increasing amount of its income from the sale of fireworks around the world. The largest growth in that demand are exports to the USA. Much of the manufacturing is done by both slave labor and children. Many schools, even elementary ones, support themselves by assembling or packaging fireworks for import to the United States. Let's take a look at a typical semi-rural fireworks plant in China. This factory is considered more modern by Chinese standards. It is guarded by members of the Chinese Army. Most assembly is still done by hand. After all, it's cheaper than expensive machinery. Many of the women working here have done this all of their lives. The pay generates $1 a day. Some of these women live inside the factory. You can see some of their laundry hanging outside the hut. The women typically work in huts of 6 to 8 workers to minimize the loss when a fire or explosion occurs. Due to the secretive nature of the Chinese culture, it is difficult to ascertain how many of these workers die each year. Accidents are covered up, and the lack of a free media prevents the rest of the world from finding out. A couple recent school tragedies had more than 30 victims each die and hundreds burned. Yet the governor of the province denied any incident for days. The final story was only told after video was smuggled out of the country. This year's demand for consumer fireworks is expected to be up by 25%, and the large commercial displays are increasingly done by Chinese fireworks. In a highly unionized area like Northeast Ohio, it's surprising how many good union people will stand in line to support communist slavery with their hard-earned dollars. Ask your community leaders where they obtained the fireworks for their public display. Sure, our forefathers envisioned a July 4th filled with fireworks, but they could have never dreamed of the suffering that millions would go through so we could have a few booms and bangs. Be extra careful this year and pause to think of the human toll that went into your enjoyment, including those who've died just visiting a fireworks store.